Good day, everybody. Oops, cut my own head off. So, happy Wednesday. Wow. How time is flying. Okay, just changing my Facebook page to being public. Changing my Facebook page to being public. Dun, 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 dun. So welcome everybody. For anybody who's not met me before, my name is Ernestine Day, and I am the Soulful Guitarist, and I channel energy from Source through me, through my guitar, without using words. So let's get going here. And that song is called Portal to Divinity. Robbie is who and that was about a year ago that I channeled Robbie's energy. So let's see where we go next. Wow. uh, that's such a pretty song. And just so you guys know, that was just channeled less than a week ago. Best way to put it now. Less than a week ago. Yeah. And when I say this, by the way, anybody that's new to me, welcome to my world. My name is Ernestine Day, and I am the Soulful Guitarist, and I channel energy from Source through me, through my guitar, without using words. Yeah. And, you know, with that song, and which I'm finding now as well, is that this song has actually two versions of it. That was one version. And I'm going to show the other version for some reason. To answer your question, I believe your first name is Christy. Yeah, I have a lot. My world in the last month, less than a month, has flipped. I've had around 7,000 followers, and I put a lot of memes, posts up a day, as some of you guys know, and I'm not sure exactly what happened, because I've always been consistent in everything that I do and everything that I am. But about a month ago, all of a sudden my numbers went up to like 9,000, 10,000, 15, and it's been doing this for the last few weeks. And as of this morning, it was 49,000. But here's the thing: is this is this is the best way I know how to articulate this. So I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful to anybody when I go to say this. If I said to you, "Hi, I'm Ernestine Day and I'm a soulful guitarist," you would have went, "That's nice." But when people hear what I do, they get it. And, you know, I've been speaking with Spirit, just going, like, I'm not sure how to get my music out to the world. You know, I'm usually on here once a day, sometimes days or twice. And, but here's the thing is this, because of the truth speaking that I post, that I put on my timeline, it's getting traction, which is bringing people to my Facebook page, which is wonderful, by the way. But in turn, that gives you guys an opportunity to experience me and what I get to do here in this level. It's quite magical. So yeah, and you know, I don't, I don't think there's anything more to say than that, because that's just the truth and reality. Yeah, yeah, and so everybody knows. Also, I'm heading to Houston. Um, God, just over a week, week and a half. I'm flying into Houston. I'll be there on December 3rd. Soulоgy Fest starts December 8th, 9th, and 10th in Houston, Texas, and that's why I'm heading there. You can watch it virtually or in person. There's people coming in from all around the world. As I say that, I know there's the Dillon family. 3 of them are coming from Australia. I believe Kristen's coming in from the Netherlands. I think there's something like 4 to 6 people come from the UK, around 4 to 6 from Canada. I'm on the west coast of Canada. And, you know, and I'm not sure who else. There's all kinds of people from the States. But we're all gathering together. It's a soulful gathering. That we're, it's one of the, Linda Christine did up some promo stuff where even I, you know, spoke about what Soulogy is for me. And the one thing, one of her promos on that was, it's soul rejuvenation, and that spoke to me. That was relevant. Yeah, it's soul rejuvenation. So I'm going to play the other version of that new song. It's pretty how it's done this way too. And yeah, here we go. That's the other version of the exact same song. It's like, it's pretty cool. Forgot to clear that, sorry. My guitar's being finicky today. It's been like that for the last few days. Here's this one. This is called Diamond Heart 888. love that song. I love Charmony, my beautiful sister. And hello, Camilla. Oh, Camilla. Hello, girl. And Kara. Yes, great idea. Your son suggested. Mom, put these on speakers. Yes. And when I say this, is your to how do I say this? Some, especially if you turn up the volume on phones or etc., it can I will say the word distort the sound, the vibration a little bit. So by putting on your speakers is putting headphones on is right, and yeah. But most importantly, because what's going to be happening, everybody, just so you guys know, I'm having a new website built. My life, my personal life has been quite the journey, especially the last year or so. On October 22nd, I'm going to back up a little bit. I was in the recording studio last summer before I went to Soulogy Fest in August. Didn't finish the album before I went, and then we came back. I continued on working on the album. Then Spirit guided me on October 22nd to come off and anxiety and antidepressant medications I've been on since 1996. So that's when my journey started, coming off these medications. And I did it in 6 months. So it was as of April this year, I've been off them. And so I've been flying solo. Yeah. So, there's been a lot of things that I've been wanting to do. The reason I'm sharing this is there's been a lot of things I've been wanting to do. For example, set up a studio in my home here to record at home. So in other words, when I'm doing these lives, I can record in my studio time. And so a lot of these things had to be put on a shelf. And what I'm feeling now is that I'm starting to head towards that way. Absolutely. I reconnected with the studio that I worked with last year here in the lower mainland of Vancouver, and he's going to come to my home and help me set up my studio here. I have another brother that I connected with recently who lives in Michigan State, and he's going to help me because he understands looping and the software that I use. And so, yeah, so that's happening, but also what's happening in this very moment. I'm having a new website built. I already have a current website, but it doesn't really reflect who I am. And so hopefully the goal is that it will be live on December the 8th, on the beginning of Soulogy Fest. But what's going to be eventually happening is because everything together, meaning being able to record the software in my own home, number one, is incredible, going to be incredible. But there's special moments that happen, that can happen and do happen. And so what I want to be able to do is grab those, capture those moments. That's why I want to have my studio set up in my home here when I'm doing this, to use the software. Which I use I'm going to be using Ableton. I already have the software. I just don't know how to use it. And I struggle with that area in learning things. I really do. If you think I'm very accomplished at what I do, this is, for example, the looper. It's 2.5 years working with this thing to get to this point that I'm at now. Because this looper has opened up my heart and my soul to such an amazing level. It just blows my mind. Because I'm a messenger, which we all are. And, I'm a vehicle. These songs are not mine. This music is not mine. My music is here to assist and help you all in whatever way, shape, or form that may be for you. And so when those special recordings do happen, what's going to happen is then I'm going to go do my part and then send it off to Scotty, my studio guy, and he's going to edit it, master, and all that wonderful stuff. And then it will be available directly on my website. That's my intentions. And it's, I will not be hard on myself at all with my own personal journey. I just love these trolls. Goodbye. I just got rid of them. But that's what my intentions are. It takes me, it's been quite the journey I've been on, and I don't mind sharing it publicly because a lot of us were brought up that you don't talk about this stuff. I disagree with that. If I was able to talk as a child and speak freely, which was from my heart, I would not have had to build these walls, these barriers around the core of my essence of who I am. And I'm learning, and my personal journey started in 1996, and as I open up to my own thoughts, feelings, and emotions while in counseling, that's where I tapped into this energy to channel it through my guitar. That's how my music started. The song I just did, which I just said, it's called Diamond Heart 888, which is Sharmini Gana. She just popped on here. This is her. This is my beautiful sister, which I fucking love. But because of my soul's desire, determination of setting myself free, this stuff that I've been carrying is not mine. I don't want it. And I worked very hard, and I'm so grateful for this amazing community that I'm a part of. I've been connecting with people slowly over the years, few here, few there. And then I met Todd January 4 years ago, coming up. Through connecting with Todd, because he has a platform where he used to bring, it's shifted now, this year, since March. He brings people from onto the show, Soulogy One Studios, speaking their truth, their stories, and it's helped me to understand myself. And I'm so grateful for all these people that I'm connecting with. And the greatest gift I ever gave myself was going to Soulgy Fest last year. It's the first thing I've done for myself that level in 32 years. And that's where I'm going to head in 2.5 weeks, or a week and a half, actually. I get to say that now. In a week and a half, I'm flying to Houston, Texas on the 3rd. And Soulgy Fest is the 8th, 9th, and 10th. 8th, 9th, and 10th in Houston, Texas. And it's going to be so nice to be around Soul Family. And I mentioned this a bit ago about this gathering of soulful beings is it's a soul rejuvenation. It's a place where we can come and just be and we don't have to. I'm going to rephrase that. For me, it is, I don't function well in the outside world. The spiritual community, I function very well, thank you, and that's where my voice is at, because I feel safe here. I feel comfortable here. And I'm so grateful for the people, like my beautiful sister Sharmini. We met, she was on with Todd March this year, and just before she was on with Todd, we connected. There was something about her energy, and I went, wow. And then she was on with Todd and just speaking truth. And while they were doing that, I was sitting with my guitar, and her song unfolded. And, I shared it with her that evening to let her know, because I knew it was hers because I was there. But, we are letting go of what was to what is. I fucking love Sharmony beyond words. This is what she just wrote. You are amazing, sis. Truly, you embody authenticity, pure heart. We are. And she's absolutely right. Wow. Oh, I did not expect it. I don't shut myself off, you guys. When stuff comes up, I just let it come. I let it come. I let it flow in whatever way, shape, or form it wants to be expressed. I'm glad you found me too, Bev. That would be awesome, Bev. And when I say this, with Soulogy Fest, everything that Todd does is guided by spirit. And and as I say this out loud, I know there's some information that's there now. There's a I know there's going to be an event happening in April next year, the beginning of April. I'm going to phrase it that way. I'm not sure if it's going to turn into a Soulology Fest event, but I know Soulogy will be definitely involved in this event that's going to happen in the beginning of April. I can tell you this, it's in Arkansas. And there's going to be another gathering, and that's going to be happening. We are starting to build a community of people. And, you'll always, not, you will always hear me, which is true. What Soulogy is, and what it means to my own heart and to my own soul. You better, and by the way, Sharmony, you better get your friggin' passport renewed, girl. You're coming with me next April. Somehow, you're coming. But there's so much that's happening that people are starting to wake up, and everyone wakes up at their own speed, their own process, because it takes work. It's inner work. It's not, for me, no textbook, no nothing can teach you this shit. It's totally 100% inside you. Everything you need to know is within you. And it's us trusting what we know from, we get a sense, we get a feeling. We cannot explain it to anybody or anybody, but it's a feeling, a sensation we have inside our body that we know. And that's what we're getting back to, this part of who we are. And Bev, I'm glad you found me. And I'm also equally glad that I found you. Because, these cycles that we used to continue building all the time is changing. I need to, something that Charmy just posted, and is this, is we still have to play the system to a point. right? And that's, you know, it's like, for me, it's like, and I'm going to be honest, that, that, you know, last year, everybody has their own opinions, and I don't need other people's opinions on what I'm about to talk about. I'm talking about me and how I feel, okay? And it's regarding the COVID. And, you know, these vaccines, like, you know, Spirit told me that you need to go to Soulgy Fest, because Spirit knew that I needed that to be there. And the only way that was possible was to get the vaccine. But the beautiful part of that is I felt safe because I knew the people that could get that shit out of me. So there, you know, and boom. And it was, you know, and this is the thing. It's, I don't like the political world. This backstabbing, fucking lying, deception, deceiving, narcissistic, we can go right down the whole list. But by 99.999% of the politicians, every single one of them, locally, federally, provincially, statewide, for the states, people in the states, you know, is that you have to listen to your inside. And, you know, I feel very fortunate and very blessed by the people that I've gotten to know over the years. Hey, Charmy, do you feel like coming on? I'm just going to ask. Charmy, like, she can articulate things that I struggle with articulating. She's such a beautiful, channeled, beautiful being. And, you know, she has her way to articulate, you know, it's all an inverted, distorted, false matrix. And she's absolutely right. She's actually on a retreat. And she may not feel, you know, oh shit, she's gonna come. Okay, I'm just gonna send her a link. Sharmi, check your messenger, okay? Where are we at? Here we go. I'm gonna send her. Wow, this is gonna be magical. Actually, you guys, you know what I'm going to do? Okay, here we go. Because this has my music at the beginning. I'm going to end this, and then I'm going to come back with Charmony. Okay, so you guys just hang tight. Um, in fact, I'm going to run to the bathroom at the same time. I'm going to start another live with Charmony and me, and we're going to talk about whatever comes up. Okay, hugs and love. See you guys shortly. Okay, bye.